Internet, good morning. This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with once again another figure review. Today we are taking a look at Hestia from Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And yes, that is the title of the anime, and it is one long title. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to bring this to you guys because I'm sure some people are curious about this figure. Since it is a prize figure, it's by Furyu and Jama. So yeah, it is the same people that brought us the Supersonico Fairy Tail figures and all those other prize figures. So I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, is she up to par with those types of figures? Is it even worth buying? So this is going to cover all of that. Now, first thing is first, before I start or go and move on with this figure review, I just want to say I'm sorry guys for the lack of videos this past week and a half, I think it was. Yeah, it's been just I guess a really long week slash it's just been busy, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Family life, work, just everything compiled into one. It's just a lot of stress, a lot of work, a lot of just babysitting and all that good stuff. So I do apologize. I am a little burnt out, to be honest, because of just all the different hats I have to kind of wear. But nevertheless, I am bringing this to you guys and I'm super stoked about it. So here we go guys, let's move on and let's get on with this figure review. So like I said, this is Hestia here. You have the nice picture of the figure here. You have Furyu up top and you have Jama on the bottom. On this side and on the other side you have a nice picture of Hestia. On the back you have some Japanese text that I cannot read. Bottom Hestia, top Hestia. So that's pretty much it. So guys, give me a sec. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take Hestia here out of package and we'll see what she has to offer. Be back in a sec, guys. And we are back. We have Hestia out of package, and once again, I am pretty impressed with Furyu and Jama. They are producing some decent figures. Now, as you guys know, I've reviewed the two different Supersonico figures from the Fairy Tail line, the Queen of Hearts and the Snow White figure. I don't remember what they called it, but the Apple of Queens or something like that. But nevertheless, they are doing a good job with sculpt, with paint. Just the attention to detail is all there. But honestly speaking guys, when it comes to this Hestia figure, I don't know. I feel like they just kind of missed the mark with just the character herself. So guys, let's first take a look at this figure and I'll explain what I mean. So as you guys can clearly see, this figure overall is just quite nice. I like the attention to detail. I love these little star patterns or flower patterns on the side of her hips. I love her nice little white gloves. I love the hair that they've sculpted. I love the ribbons on the top of her head, I guess. This ribbon that goes across her breast and just that ribbon right up there, that looks quite nice. And all the wrinkles and folds in this very, very, I don't know what this is a skirt, dress, whatever, but it's all there. Everything that you could ever ask for when it comes to sculpting and paint job is all there. Now, you might be thinking, Daybreak, then what the heck is wrong with this figure? Well, let me show you what I mean. Now, if you don't know, this character is from an anime series, and if you've watched the anime, don't get me wrong, I haven't completed the anime at all, so maybe this is depicting her from a later scene, but from what I've gathered from the first 3-4, I guess, episodes, Hestia is supposed to be this spunky girl who's like, I don't know, she's kind of just off the walls, and she's like a goddess of some sort, and yeah, that's what I've gathered so far. But to me, the face is just not doing her any justice. Now, like I mentioned, I actually said this in my haul video when I actually picked this one up. I just said something about the face doesn't look right to me, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one who's crazy, but yeah, that face just doesn't seem like it represents Hestia. Like her expression, just everything about it. Maybe it's because, I don't know, to me it seems like her eyes are kind of way too spread out, maybe that's it. But even then, like the grin on her face, I don't know. I really cannot tell what it is that I don't like about this face sculpt, but it just does not give me the impression that this is Hestia. If someone just cropped out just her face and they were like, who is this and what anime is she from, I would be like, I probably couldn't tell you, because it just doesn't look like Hestia. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Now overall, I'm just going to give you a quick up and down look. Not a bad figure at all. I mean, everything else is quite nice besides that base. That base is just awful. But for a prize figure, I can let it pass. But other than that, everything is good. Real quickly, just wanted to give you, just make sure, letting you guys know, be careful with her hair, because I was just playing around with it, seeing how flexible this hairpiece was, which it is pretty flexible, and I kind of rubbed it against this white glove, and now, as you guys can clearly see, there's a little smudge mark, and that drives me crazy. But other than that, nicely sculpted, nicely painted. But yeah, I just don't know. When I take a look at the figures from like Good Smile and like Kotobukiya, those companies, I guess depiction of this character, I feel like they got the facial expression, their gesture just spot on. But when it comes to Furyu, maybe it's because it's a prize figure. It probably is. But yeah, it just doesn't jive with me. But if you guys are on a budget, if you guys want to pick up something not too big like a 1/7 scale or a 1/8 scale, and you do like this anime, this particular anime, then I would say definitely go ahead and pick this up, because like I mentioned, this figure just cost me less than 20 bucks. I'm sure it's still around that same price point, so it shouldn't be too difficult to hunt down. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this review. Yeah, guys, real quickly, just want to show you guys the comparison between like her size. So as you guys can clearly see, that was Hestia right there, and we're gonna bring in another Furyu figure, and there is Supersonico, the Queen of Hearts edition. As you guys can clearly see, Hestia is a lot smaller than this Supersonico, and if I bring in a Figma real quickly, she's just a tad bit bigger than this Figma, which is quite crazy. So if you're looking for a smaller rendition of this character and you don't mind the face sculpt, then this is definitely the figure for you. Why? Because you can't beat the price point. But if you're like me and you're just like, you know what, there's something wrong with the face, just the face doesn't look right, then this is a definite pass. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and like I said, I do apologize for the lack of videos, but I'm getting back into the swing of things, and hopefully I can get into the groove again. Now real quickly, guys, I'll do that for another video, or set that aside for another video. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you like the video, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, this is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.